Hello, welcome to this review of my brand new microwave, Panasonic Inverter NN-ST45KW. As direct replacement for a Panasonic Genius that we had in our household for 28 years, it finally gave up the ghost a couple of months back. So I've tried to invest in a microwave that's similar to the old one because it was very kind of cutting edge for its time, had all these kind of similar programs. So this is a 32 litre model, similar to the old one because we need it for big plates and casserole dishes and everything. It's smaller in width and depth than the old one, very slightly, so we can get more plates on top and everything. So as usual with Panasonic, you kind of get the normal layer, got your micro power. This one's 1000 watts now, 1000 compared with the old one which was 800. It's got most of the programs that the old one had, a few new ones. Sensor reheat, so you can reheat your frozen ambient meals. Beverage, where you can heat up cups of tea, coffee or whatever. The programs like that, they ask you then to put a weight in down here, which is not exactly ideal, so don't always use that one. Chaos defrost, haven't used that yet, but I imagine it's quite good for defrosting meats or whatever that you need to cook. Junior menu has a few options, including porridge, which I haven't used yet. Potatoes, that's the one we normally use for jacket potatoes and boiled potatoes. And vegetable, for frozen vegetables out of the freezers. We used it for the old one as well. Fish and meat, haven't used that. Rice and pasta, haven't used that yet. Melt and soften's an interesting one. You can melt cheese and chocolate and everything, but again you have to put the weight in, so it's a bit of a nuisance really to use that one. Some more useful features that I didn't have on the old one is quick 30, where you can quickly put the time up to 5 minutes instead of having to use a micro power. Add time is a nice interesting one as well, so if you've already got something in there and you want to extend the time without cancelling the program, you can just add on however long you need, which is a very useful feature. I haven't used it yet, but I surely will. And timer and clock, so obviously didn't have this on the old one, where you can put a time in and it will count down, so like an oven timer. So if you want to time something down on there as well, useful feature. So yeah, there's not much to it otherwise. It's very much quicker than the old one. It takes reheating, it takes about a minute or two really, whereas the old ones take at least 5 minutes. Yeah, it's a very good microwave so far. I'm not sure how long we'll get out of it because these new microwaves aren't made very well, but yeah, I mean, we're liking it so far. If we open it up, the sides, it's a nice big interior. We have a LED light this time, white light. It used to be halogen, not as bright this time, so you can't see as well in, but it's pretty much not an issue anyway. One feature missing from the old one is that when you pressed the program, instead of a number coming up, well, it'd say the number, but it'd also flash across the screen what program it was, whereas now we don't get that on this new model. So instead you have a label inside which tells you, gives you a key to what all the corresponding numbers, what the programs do. So yes, not as practical as the old one, but it's still good. It will soon learn what the numbers mean without having to consult this. So yeah, very good microwave so far. Makes the same noise as the old one, which I'm glad of, because some of them can have really annoying beeps, but this one has a traditional Panasonic 5 beeps, and when it finishes and everything. So yeah. So I hope you enjoyed this review of the Panasonic NN-ST45KW inverter microwave. I will show you a comparison with the old one after this video, and you can see the differences between them. But 28 years out the old one, very impressive. Hopefully, it'd be nice to get a decade's use out of this one, but I'm not sure, so we'll see how we go along with it. So thanks for watching this review, and see you soon for more videos. Here we have the Panasonic Genius in its final resting place. This will be going down the tip soon, but I thought I'd just show you it before it goes. I already did a video of this on the channel years ago, but it finally gave up the ghost last month, sometime in July. It was starting to overheat. The circuits were starting to overheat. I think the diode, whatever, or the magnetron, and it shut itself off, the thermal cutout, while cooking. Second time it cut out again. This time it smelled kind of burning smell, so I was a bit concerned, so I unplugged it. And then a day or two later I tried it final time, and it made a huge noise, and then the fuse blew, I think, so it's been dead ever since. But it did very well. It's an 800 watt D-class model. State of the art in its time. This was purchased sometime in 1994, I think, the latter end of 1994. One of my parents' first purchases after they got married. For my time, of course. That gives it a lifespan of 28 years, which is very, very impressive. They are known for their longevity, these Panasonic microwaves. So it's a big microwave. Inside, we open the door, it's a I suspect a 32 litre capacity, because the plate here is 34 diameter, same as the new one inside I've just purchased. So you can fit large plates in here, large casserole dishes and Pyrex dishes and everything. So yeah, that's the inside. The nice bulb there, that's been changed. And the lock was changed years ago, but that was it. It's never had any other repairs. Here's the up here, it would light up, but it won't anymore. It lit up in a green kind of fluorescent colour, which is nice. It had every program you could wish for in here. Vegetables, so fresh and frozen, fish, fresh and frozen fruit, potatoes, so jacket potatoes and boiled potatoes usually, rice and pasta, chicken, meat joints and casserole. And we didn't use all of these, but we used frozen vegetables and jacket potatoes and boiled potatoes on a regular basis. We've got micro power that goes through high, medium, low, simmer, all them settings. You got your times there. Sensor reheats to work very well as well, so it was very kind of advanced for the time. Auto defrost, we used that a few times as well, worked quite well. Had all sorts on it. It was very, it used to do the weight here as well, and had a delay timer on it as well. So for the state of the art for the time, great microwave it was. 28 years, very impressive. We're never going to get that anymore. It was made here in the United Kingdom, which did surprise me initially, because with it Panasonic being Japanese or whatever, I assumed they'd be made over there, but these were made in Great Britain. So, like the hot points of the time, like all the good brands that were made here, and they were very, very reliable. So, here's farewell to our old Panasonic Genius microwave. It's done us proud, and hopefully its successor will be just as good. Certainly more powerful, but obviously won't be as reliable because it's made in China like everything else now. But it's done very well. It's a bloody massive thing, as you can see. Huge. Weighs a ton. I've tried carrying it and it weighs a ton. But good quality materials, great microwave. And I just wanted to boast about that a bit, because we'll never see the likes of this again, I don't think. Ever again. Which is a crying shame. But there you go. So that's the Panasonic Genius microwave. I'll put the model number up on the screen if you want to know more about it, which one it is. But yes, so there's out with the old and in with the new. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon for future videos. Goodbye.